Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
everybody.
Hello. Here we are, Cricket.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's usually 12 hours before this I usually go on, but sometimes I want to do some midnight musings and we're even earlier than that cuz I I'll be honest, I messaged Cricket and said, "Hey, you want to go on cuz let's talk."
Yep.
Let's
Toast
talk.
biscuits.
Yes, my biscuits have been burning for hours now, guys. And whenever things happen in this community, we like to just open up and have, a little space, right? Hold some space, right, Cricket? And it's
Yep.
always let's talk. Let's talk about it. So
Let's talk about it.
here we are. So we've got Kimberly. You can click too, honey. Yay, Cricket. Yay. I know. Isn't this a treat that we're both? Yes. I'm like, she said she'd come on with me. Yay. Oh, there's a cruise. Yes. I'm so excited. So
Hell yes.
excited.
We got our first booking.
Yay. No, we're going to do ours soon. I just got to get the money together.
Yep.
Lene. Hey, Lene. Marilyn Rose. Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
That's right.
And we got No Talk Tony. Good evening, everyone.
There she is.
And one of my fabulous mods, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Love her so much.
She's
Hi
amazing.
from North Georgia. Absolutely. Oh, that's me. Fasten your seatbelts. Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, La Chameleon. So good to see you. Yes, hit that like and subscribe at Chow Yun Smut on Cricket's channel and Coffee Cults and Crafts on mine. So, and if you can open two browsers, that was even better.
Hit those like buttons.
Yes,
Hit those subscribe buttons.
consensually. Yes,
Burn us
subscribe.
right.
You're already up to what 150 subscribers?
156.
Yay! Let's
Well,
keep it
last night it
going.
was 156. It might be more now. I think I got a couple more today. So
Yay! All right, everybody subscribe. Oh, and she said
please.
it as me too. I smell some burnt biscuits, y'all.
I didn't mean for it to happen under both of us.
I don't have a good Georgia accent, but somebody done burned Maryland's biscuits. Yes, somebody did. Lots of somebodies.
Oh, the
Yeah.
girls are putting in. I'm at 160.
Yay! Thank you, everybody. Somebody done messed up, I guess. Hey,
Damn right they
retired
did.
red. Hello. And we got Sophia. Oh my goodness, what time is it where you are, Sophia?
Oh, because she's in Germany, right? So it's
Good
got
to
to
see
be
everybody.
at
Yes.
least 4 a.m.
Yeah. Electric Boogaloo. I always think of that song, Electric Avenue. We got Stephanie East,
That's the girl.
Steven Britton. Hey.
Oh, Gerard is here.
Stephanie. Oh,
Yay.
what? Oh my goodness. I
Yay.
got to sit down there. Pup Groomer. Keela. Oh my goodness. Love y'all. So glad to see you all. Janet from Another Planet. Auntie Harju. Oh my goodness. All the Europe people are up.
I
Yes.
love it.
Oh, you're back.
Except she's not in my chat. I still don't know why she can't come into my chat under her name.
You know, I have no idea. I've done that to people accidentally. I don't know. I have a couple of people there. Lovely people that I talk to on Facebook Messenger all the time. And I can't figure out how to restore them. I don't know what happened. Really don't. I know. Oh, yay. Rhonda W. Shellinator. The Shellinator. Yes.
Shellinator.
Susan P. Yes. And Lenny again. Oh, my goodness. But Violet L. Oh, it's fair. You're still with us. Yay. Still awake. I love it.
Yay,
Love it.
Liz.
160. Oh, am I that far down? Oh my goodness. Who else am I missing? Kara.
What are you, Steve-O?
Pause. I know I'm getting behind. Where is Steve-O, by the way? Amber. Well, I actually try to say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
I don't see Roar. Don't tell me I blocked him. That would be terrible.
I hope you didn't.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Yay. Good to see you.
We've missed you, Roar.
Subscribe. Yes. Good to see you.
Yay. Thank you, Janet from Another Planet.
All right. Yes, everybody go over to at Chow Yun Smut and subscribe, please. That would be amazing.
Faux
And we
show.
got Stephanie East, Peggy
Miss Peggy
P. All
P.
right. Yes. All
Rhonda's
right,
been
guys.
binging my stuff. That's crazy.
Oh, nice.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God. You've kept me up till 4 a.m. the last two nights.
Yep.
I didn't want to miss anything.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
Steve-O's still not feeling well. Ah, poor Steve-O.
Marilyn's been a dirty stay up the last
I
couple of nights.
have. I have, and I even learned how to make those little like booby emoji things.
Little ASCII boobs.
Yeah. Oh, Witness. Yes.
Thank
Hello,
you,
Witness.
Witness.
Thank you for putting her channel link in. Awesome. Oh, Steve-O, he might have fallen asleep.
That's possible.
What's the scoop, ladies? Okay, so if anyone has not seen Surge's what was it called? Like a 5,000 subscriber celebration unboxing.
Unboxing and yeah,
Yes, he unboxed quite a bit. Yes,
he
he
sure
did.
did.
And he was on with Diane Eddix, who AKA Marisa, and it just I knew a lot of what they said already, but just hearing it all together, and also every time I hear Marisa's story of her nephew, as you can imagine, we have something in common, with the loss
Yep.
of loved ones through a house fire. And the circumstances of mine were terrible because it was deliberately set. The circumstances of the fire in her family was equally as terrible and tragic, but also criminal as well, you know in so
And
many
I
ways.
too have lived through a house fire.
Yeah.
Nobody
Terrible.
lost their lives in ours in the fire that I was in. We just lost all the material objects that we had, but it was also deliberately set.
Oh my God. Yeah. And
So,
that's definitely criminal. And also I have a nonprofit dedicated to helping mostly fire survivors. And when when I and when you lose everything that belongs to you, it is like a death. It's like a tragedy. I mean, I don't know about you, but like I was in shock as a little kid, but being an adult, I can't imagine. And
reeling.
um and they're friends of mine now. I always bond with all of the survivors that we help. And one of the main things when you first approach them or they approach you is to just hold space, and I think that's maybe something I've just been meant to be here to do,
Yep.
is something I'm just accustomed to doing. Sometimes you just don't have to say anything. Sometimes you can't say anything, you know?
Sometimes
So,
there's nothing to say,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
you know?
And their time does help because, like, especially in the beginning, a lot of the survivors, they don't know what they need or what, like, they're just literally in shock. So I've had people offering them couches and all this, and it's like they don't have anywhere to sleep tonight. They don't even know. Like, I've tried to offer them, like, do you need here's a toothbrush, and they're like, they don't even know like what to do with it at the moment. you
Yeah.
know yeah, it's so tough.
Yeah. When we lost everything, um, a very good friend of mine stuffed me in her car and took me to Target. And she said, whatever you need, because I know that you have to go to work.
Yeah.
Whatever you need, we're going to get it taken care of. Let's just go into Target and walk around. And she was incredibly helpful because she's like, okay, what do you have to wear to work? I'm like, black and white. So black pants, black shirts, it's that basic. She said, okay, you only have one pair of boots, which means you're going to need shoes. My hair was longer then. Do you need hair ties? No, I just bought yeah, I need hair
Yeah.
ties. It takes you a second. I
Right.
had just
Yeah.
bought like 500 hair ties.
Yeah.
No, don't need hair ties. Of course I would. Shit. Yep. Need hair ties.
I'm so
Need a hairbrush.
sorry. So sorry, Tamber. Yeah, it's awful.
And it's just I was absolutely in shock. And if it hadn't been for her patience and being present in the moment, because I was unable to be, um, I wouldn't have gotten half the things that I needed because my poor little brain meats weren't allowing me to access that
Mm.
part of my brain at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So,
The adrenaline's flowing, you're in fight or flight. You can't, yeah, can't
yep,
think about stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, of course, that was the thing that really stood out to me. Was when Marisa was talking about her nephew passing away. And I don't know all the circumstances. I have talked to her briefly about them before, but I do know she stated quite a few times that at that time, Mike Rinder was the head of OSA, and she's, you know, probably 100% sure, I say 99% sure that he was aware of it. Things like that don't go down without OSA being aware, especially when there's things like press and police and investigations involved.
yeah,
And I mean, I'm not implicating anyone, but as far as I know, uh, Chris Shelton was her sister's uh, immediate supervisor, or what do you call it? Person she answered to.
yep.
And Marisa's sister, Marisa, her sister was basically told she couldn't go home. She had to work. So those poor children were alone in that house and
Well,
had no
because I mean, they're
supervision.
not really children.
Right.
They're tremendous beings in tiny
Yeah.
bodies.
Yeah. Yeah.
They know everything
And
they need to know.
this is by far not the only crime things that I've heard of that were absolutely unacceptable,
Yeah,
that have been covered up or pushed under the rug or things like that. And I think, I've been told that more things are gonna come out. And so, like I said, fasten your seatbelts, everyone. I I personally like to come out and let people talk about it, talk about these things, because I don't I don't want to see anyone get discouraged and be like, screw this Scientology thing. I'm going to go watch true crime, or, well, this is true crime too. I'm going to go watch this or whatever. I'm going to just go on my life, because there's legitimate people like ex-Scientologists like Liz Ferris in this chat right now that need our help, and we need her. We need her. I feel like I need her
yeah,
because she keeps me grounded. She's helped me so much to face my own trauma and to talk about things and be myself and grow. So, and I know she's helped many of you. She never will cast anyone aside. If you email her, she emails you right back, as much as she kind of, maybe she's missed a few, but I know it's definitely not her intention at all, at all. So,
yep,
yeah.
yep. No, and I think that a lot of times the never ends as we are. Yeah, we're not going to know everything about how the cult works. And I've been doing everything I can over the last number of years to educate myself, not only on this cult, but on a number of other ones, so
Yeah,
that
myself as well. Yeah.
when I have the opportunity, I will be informed. Should anybody come to me and say, well, I just got out of whatever it happens to be, whatever organization it happens to be, I'm going to be happy to hear from them. And I'm going to be able to respond appropriately to,
Hmm.
I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I can be a trauma informed individual.
Hmm.
And sometimes I think that's important, is being a trauma informed individual. So I, and when it comes to Liz, she and I have another point of connection because we're both in the LGBTQ family.
Hmm.
And I know how hard it is, um, just being out here in the world. I can't imagine what it had to have been like to completely cram yourself inside some little tiny compartment and not be allowed to be who you are.
Right. Right.
Um, any more than I had to do so when I was working corporate, but that was, nothing on the scale of, and I realize it's not a contest, but I
No, no,
just,
stop.
I really, I really believe that we can be trauma informed individuals and treat people accordingly. And any opportunity that we have to help, why are we not doing that? We need to. I think it's incumbent upon us. If we're going to be this involved with a
Mm-hmm.
community,
Mm-hmm.
then we need to be willing to not only help, but to call for accountability
Yep.
where it's
Yeah.
where it's glaringly obvious that that accountability has not been in any way given freely. And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes every single little piece of accountability has to be pried out with a crowbar, and I'm not okay with that.
No, I'm not either. And this thing of these thought stopping cliches of don't let Osa win, or don't ask questions because Scientology is smiling about it. I'm not buying that anymore. So F you, Osa. I've got the Denver Steve-O tumbler, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for a Xenu Marlene. What do you think, guys?
I am ready.
And let me just say, there are some questions about the cruise. We will be talking about the cruise, but I just wanted to get the
Yes,
heavy stuff. Let's get the heavy stuff out first. And there's some great comments already coming in, but if we can just do a Xenu Marlene, that would be great. And I have the same.
you
Oh,
have the
I
overlay.
got it. Oh, we love you, Doug. And we're not gonna shut up, right? We're gonna continue the fight. We're gonna
You damn
continue the
right.
fight. Yeah. I mean, absolutely no one could ever replace our friend, but we can continue um the fight.
We can continue on in
Mhm.
his stead, and we
Yep.
can keep speaking truth to power and
Yep.
not bowing down to people just because they think we should.
Yep. Absolutely. So everybody partake.
Yep. Cheers, y'all.
Water and coffee is fine. Whatever you have.
Cake,
If you got a
potato
little,
chips,
yeah. Yep.
whatever it is, whatever your vice is, it doesn't have to be illicit or alcoholic or anything.
Yep. Keep the momentum going. That's right, Hef.
Damn right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Iced tea. I know
Oh
there's
yeah,
somebody
I
that does
love
a lot of iced tea.
Aaron's new merch offerings. Yes, every day is a good day to not be in a cult. I probably quoted it wrong, but I was looking at those.
Yep.
Dinu Marlene, and that's the name of the cruise, right?
Yep. That's the
Our
name
group.
that
Yep.
that's the official name of the group according to the cruise line. When I had to enter a name of a group last night, when I blocked out the rooms, Xenu Marlene is what I put in.
I love it. I love it. Oh my god. And there's a cruise named after well, a group named after Xenu and Marlene. Good old
Damn
Marlene.
right.
How
Damn
I like
right.
to say her name any chance I get because she
Oh, and
earned
Ms.
it.
Sweeney is going to be absolutely scandalized by our behavior.
Oh my god, we have to drink lots of Jezebel drinks. Oh, look, Gerwar, he already pre-gamed, so he already came here that
Good
way.
job, Gerror.
Carrot. Hi, Kara. I'm drinking. What's that?
Hop water.
What's hop water?
Um,
Tell me later.
I imagine it has to do with
Hop.
beer-ish.
Oh, hop water.
Hops.
Okay, gotcha.
But
Uh-oh.
Sophia was getting out the rhubarb lemonade. That sounds good.
Nice. That sounds good. Oh,
Oh,
Hef you haven't started yet, Hef?
she's going to be double fisting it.
The night is young. Yep. Marty girl. Hey, Marty girl. Like Marisa said, things happen for a reason. Now is the time for vindication, y'all.
Yes.
Absolutely. Hey,
Yes.
Donna. Hello, SBTV warriors. That's right. We're allies and survivors. We've all survived something. We're all here, right? We
Yep.
all survive something. Oh,
100%.
Cassie Isaac.
Yay,
Hey,
Cassie
y'all.
Isaac.
I'll probably fall asleep, but I'll keep y'all playing. Thank you. Just got home from work and have to be up for physical therapy at 7 a.m. Okay, honey.
Girl, I had PT
Get your
today,
sleep.
so I hear you.
Oh, wow. 3:50 p.m. in Australia. A bit early, but I will drink some apple schnapps. Like, okay. Yes.
Rock on,
You can
Electric
do.
Boogaloo.
That's right. Oh, my goodness. Back of Beyond Apple Pie Moonshine. Again.
That sounds amazing.
Again. Yeah. Cassie says it sucks. I know.
Oh, you probably have the
Have to get
rude
up.
PT. I got lucky with mine.
Oh. Rhubarb lemonade sounds tasty.
It
Yes,
does.
it really does.
I don't even like rhubarb, but that sounds good.
It does sound good. I like it in pie, like rhubarb, strawberry rhubarb pie.
Strawberry rhubarb pie.
Yeah.
I don't like buttermilk, but there's a creamery here that makes a vanilla buttermilk ice cream. Astonishing.
Ooh, that does
It's
sound
so
really good.
delicious.
Really good. So Stephen was asking about asking if you'll publicly state what price range. We can do that. You can do that, but we're gonna probably just chat about this first and then we'll get to the
Yep.
cruise. Okay. So pause for Andrea said Serge had a great interview with Rabbit of Down the Rabbit Hole today. It was excellent.
I
Yes, I
gotta
gotta
watch
see that.
that.
Me too. I gotta see the replay on that.
I
Absolutely.
gotta watch that because Rabbit is an amazing interviewer,
She really
and
is. She's so like calm. I would love to talk to her sometime just because she does true crime and she's a social worker. And
she's so
yeah.
chill, but at the same time,
Hi,
you know
Steven.
when she's about ready to pop off, and I love it. I love it. She
Yeah.
does it in such a low-key way, but I
Yeah.
don't wanna get on that woman's bad side.
No.
Mm-mm.
No, she's very brave. Yeah. I love it. I love it. I'm here for it.
Yep.
Tabitha, hello, lovelies. I'm just putting up people I hadn't seen before. They must be your people. Witness, thank you, Witness. Are you informed about the charges currently leveled at the against the cult of Scientology? U.S. law facts matter.
Yep.
And also, Witness has a channel where she reads the court documents. It's, I think, at Multicheck. So,
Okay.
Witness, if you're still here and you want to put your link in, feel free to.
Yeah, I need to know. I don't know if it'll let her.
She's a mod on
Oh,
my
she's a
channel.
mod. She's a mod.
Yeah.
She's a mod. I forgot.
Yeah.
Derp.
She can do that on mine. Yep. The sassy sister. I love this. It's time to shine light on the darkness. Everyone needs to heal. A big part of healing is being able to tell your whole story, not being censored.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So I am just starting a few more things. Ooh, Sophia says, oh, it's a bit of a religion here, and the lemonade is divine. Ooh.
Okay.
I think it's
All right.
Germany. Believe it's
I
Germany.
I ain't mad at that.
No. Marty Girl says, ex-cultist of Herbert W. Armstrong. Cult died same year as LRH. Always here a lurker, I guess.
Well,
So
welcome,
look that
Marty.
up. Yeah, so glad you're here. Yep. Electric Boogaloo. I hope Rabbit hooks up with all the SBTV creators. So interesting to hear her take on things.
Yeah.
Really is. She's great.
Yeah. And we'd love to have her and the baby bunny on the cruise.
Yeah, she's totally welcome.
She can
Absolutely.
welcome. She can
Yeah.
show up with the baby bunny.
Electric Boogaloo. I love Reese and Tommy collabs. So fun, funny, and empowering. I would love to see more collabs in the future, all across SBTV. Absolutely. And not to put a shameless plug in, but tomorrow, so I'll just give you a quick overview of my week in whatever in advance. So tomorrow at 11 Eastern, I'm doing a collab with Mark Torrey. I don't know if you know who Mark Torrey is, right? He's a historian. He was on Doug's channel so many times. I really,
Yep.
really like his input.
Brilliant.
He was back in the day in Scientology, he was a Dianetics auditor and did like the double auditing where you have like a team, two people. So he has a lot to say on that. So I said, yeah, let's do it. And then this is always tentative, guys, but Aaron wants to do another Ask an SP sometime tomorrow. Who knows when? So I
Okay.
usually get like 20 minutes notice for the past 2 streams I've done with him. So we'll see.
Of course. Of
So
course.
I will try to let you guys know. So, oh, we're glad you're here, Marty girl. So glad you're here. So I'm just, and I want to read something that I shared with you, Cricket, if that's okay.
Yes.
I just think it's powerful to at least read part of it. It's very long, but it's really, really powerful. Oh, witness. Yes. Thanks, Marilyn. My channel is all right. Yes. Check her
Excellent.
out.
Excellent.
And
Yeah, I'll come back into I'll scrub through your chat when this is done so that I can find that link and go subscribe because I need to get on that for sure.
oh, the Herbert guy was your call. Oh my God, Kara. I've been up with a lot of ex-Pentecostals in this space. It's been really nice, Yeah. Oh, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Marilyn, my eye was still dilated when you were talking about Yellow Deli the other day, so I couldn't really comment. But the one in Chattanooga isn't far from me. Wow. So I'm glad I've never gone. Yes,
Yep.
they are child labor traffickers. I don't know if you got
Mm-hmm.
well, everybody says it now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, AA are on time. Yep. Yep. He's on his own time.
For
Yes.
sure.
Yes. I'm not sure what topic we're doing. I sent him a bunch of them. So, but yeah.
Well, I mean,
It'll
asking
be
SP
cool.
is asking SP, you know?
Asking SP, so I'll just ask him questions. I'll ask him questions. Yep. Yeah. And I've got some really great thumbnails. I just like making them, especially with Rodney, but I put a captain's hat on him, guys, I'll tell you, because there was a little bit of controversy. So, but next week on Thursday, I'm doing a stream with Mike Brown. I'm doing Asking SP about interrogations. So thought that was a good topic for him because he's an Army guy. And then not sure what day I'm doing one with Kelly Gopter. And that's going to be about
Awesome.
music and media. Yeah. So those are some collabs I have going on.
Good,
And
good.
one of my favorite people to collab with is right here. We got to do this more often because I am awake at night, just not quite till 4 a.m, but
Sure. Sure. Well, I am always happy. I mean, this is the second time you've asked me to come on with you.
yeah.
No hesitation.
I know. It's been amazing.
I am happy to be here.
Oh, Stephanie East is the next Pentecostal. We had a
Okay.
rapture plan. Yep. Be a
Rapture
prepper.
plan.
Oh my God.
Jesus,
Yeah.
take the wheel. Wrong wheel, Jesus.
Yeah. So Rodney's getting wrapped at the tip. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Hey, sometimes you just need a Jimmy hat.
Surprised to hear, Mary. All right. It's happening, guys. We're going to get a little feisty. Before we get too far down the spiral, I just want to read that one thing. And then if anybody has any thoughts, but I just want to put this up. Miss Summer's done. Yes, would love for y'all to come visit my channel. Thanks, Marilyn. Of course, you always have permission. The mods work so hard. I just said, put whatever links. I'm not worried about self-promotion or whatever. They work. They work hard. So yeah. Okay. I would try to screen share, but I suck at it. And I still don't have my new monitor up. So I'll just read a little bit of this if you guys don't mind. So there was 2 days ago, Serge Del Mar put a post on his community page. You can find it by scrolling down on his community page. It's a post that starts with, oh, look, you guys. And it says 2 days ago. It's like a grayish background with red and yellow and white on it. So it says, so I'm going to skip down a little bit. This is addressing Scientology executives. Since you all are apparently willing to play dumb ad infinitum, how do you say that? Infinitum? Yes, infinitum. I knew I was saying it wrong. Take yourselves to the nearest FBI Crimes Against Children department and turn in your quote, time, place, form, and event legal affidavit, including the names of all the kids y'all trafficked and abused for your own personal gratification. If your name is Debbie Cook, this applies to you. If your name is Angie Blankenship, this applies to you. If your name is Marty Rathbun, this applies to you. If your name is Ann Rathbun, this also applies to you. If your name is Lori Engelhart, this also applies to you. If your name is Mike Rinder, this also applies to you. If your name is Claire Headley, this also applies to you. If your name is Shelley Miscavige, this also applies to you. If your name is Kathy True, this also applies to you. If your name is Kristen Catano, this also applies to you. And it goes down. There's tons more names, guys, all the way down. And it says, all of the above, including but not limited to all Scientology self proclaimed, quote, executives that are playing dumb, it applies to you all as willing adult co conspirators in this wide ranging racketeering child trafficking scheme. Y'all set up for yourselves.
Yep.
Yep. Naming names. That's right.
Naming names, naming and shaming, and telling them to stop playing dumb already.
Yep. That's right.
The other thing too is that he tells them not only to stop playing dumb, but also stop acting like you're coming clean.
Right.
Because they're not.
Right.
They're not.
Right.
I know it was from 2 days ago, Electric Boogaloo.
2 days ago, it says, yeah.
That list of names is at least twice as long as what
It is.
Marilyn read.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's right. Because, I mean, the people who write history are basically the victors, right?
Mhm.
So we get, yes, that was from Surge, Miss Sunrise Dawn.
Yes, Surge Delmar. If you need to, if you're not subscribed, I would highly suggest you subscribe. It's now he changed his handle to at literally Surge, one word, and you can find it easily. The reason I know is because I had to search it on our TV, and I had never searched it on that before, so I found it. So that's how I found it. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Witness says that they are testifying to these crimes in court, so there's that. Okay, good. Now tell the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I've read the books from a lot of these people.
Yeah.
And it's all their hardships.
Yeah.
But these are people who were high up. And I imagine, I haven't read Claire's yet because it's not up yet. I haven't read their declarations, Witness, not yet, but I plan on it.
Yeah, and Witness, please
Tony
send me
Ortega,
anything.
and I try not to go to his site.
Yeah, well, Witness, if you can. Okay, yeah, if I can
They're
get the
on
link
Tony
there,
Ortega's blog.
Okay.
I try not to go to his site.
I read what. Yeah, I've read, or I've listened to, like, Doug was reading out some of the things from Leah's lawsuit, and there were some things said by Claire and stuff on there.
I don't have a problem with legalese. I don't have a problem getting through legalese. It doesn't bother me at all. So I will go and read them. If I can't get them from any other source than Tony Ortega's blog, then I will go to Tony Ortega's blog. But
I did read that. I don't remember anything mentioning some of the stuff that came up tonight. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not on a witch hunt, but what I do know is in talking to Doug and talking to Marisa and listening to a lot of the accounts, and listening to some of the things that have been read out and people, firsthand accounts that I myself have not been witness to seeing any coming, come to Jesus moment or come clean about it. And I just want to read a couple of just little phrases that Serge said that really resonated with me. Um, Talking about the aftermath show, not the foundation, the show. When
Right.
Marisa was approached to be on it, her and several other contributors were eventually just canceled because they were their stories happened when the star of the show, which they said was Mike, and Leah, of course, was the head of OSA at the time. And so their stories never were heard, right? Um, and what Serge said basically was he feels as if, and I'm not saying it's like it's gospel, but it's laundering their image, right? So their image, I mean, I still to this day, I'm not anti Mark, Claire, and Mike, and I would even tell them right to their face now, thank you so much for, um, you know, for allowing me to help myself to deconstruct by their telling their stories, and I'm really glad. But like you said, it's been their stories of their abuse, just like with Debbie Cook. It was all poor Debbie Cook, poor Debbie Cook, poor Debbie Cook. Is it really
Oh,
poor
she
Debbie
was so
Cook?
courageous because she wrote that email.
Well, let's put Serge aside. There are going to be things coming out about Debbie Cook that has nothing to do with Serge that is really fucking messed up, guys. I'm sorry. So it was spun by, whoever wanted to spin it, like you just said, Cricket. And I have mad respect for Doug and the work that he did and continues to do through his channel that's still up. And he, he wanted to see some comeuppance about some of this stuff. And he wasn't about to just rubber stamp everything that everyone did. This thing about selective amnesia, maybe some things have been brought up, but I think some things haven't. And if they are, and, listen, I always want to give somebody a chance. If Claire and Mike today or yesterday or day before did do it, great. I'm glad. But and there's, I don't think it's ever too late to tell the truth.
Yep.
So I hope they do. And if somebody does something, I'm not all against one person, or I'm not all for one person. If someone, deserves some criticism, I deserve criticism a lot, right? So it's like it's okay. I'm not saying they're a bad person, but behaviors need to be called out and need
Yep.
to be brought, to the forefront and acknowledged.
Yeah,
So
I agree. I mean, it can't just be, oh, woe is me, these are my travails, and never talk about the things that they did. Because I'm sorry, just following orders didn't work in Nuremberg. It's not going to work here.
mhm.
There are too many people who are out and aware and are holding people to account, who are holding people's feet to the fire and saying, okay, but what you're telling is not the whole story. How about you tell us the whole story? Yeah, I'm sure you do feel bad. I'm sure you are trying to make amends, and good for you for it. But you know what? Lying by omission is still lying.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Yeah. And, I don't get worked up much. Well, maybe I do these days, but, I'm not trying to be, extra bitchy or spicy, but things like this do really burn my biscuits.
hey, you can
They
leave the
really do.
extra bitchy and spicy to me.
Okay.
I'm happy to take both of those on.
Good point, Chow. Nuremberg trials. Yeah.
Yep.
And witness said, but crimes to me are US law crimes, not moral crimes. Okay. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but
Well,
I
I mean,
understand, but
yeah, not crimes as they're defined in Scientology, not
right.
crimes
Oh, I see what you're
as
saying. Yeah.
people will be like, "Oh, that's a
Right.
crime." It's not fashion crimes, it's not, anything else like that. What it comes
Mhm.
to is, actual crimes of law.
Mhm. A jury will decide. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Yep.
there is enough evidence, I think, even without the statements of, some of these former executives.
Right.
But,
Right.
um,
And
I mean,
Kimberly
I can
Gabaldon has a good point here. It's possible that some of these people have spoken to police and are not speaking publicly because there's an ongoing investigation. Not saying it's
mhm,
true, but I think it's possible.
and I
And
hope
I agree
so.
with
Yeah,
you. I
yeah,
think it is possible, and I hope that it's possible.
yeah,
I hope that it's happening.
yeah, I really do. It I mean, it should have happened sooner in my opinion, but like Marisa said, it's was 20 years, since her tragedy in her family. There's a lot of things that have happened that have been suspect at the very least. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well before Hubbard dropped the body in 86.
Right, right. And it's easy for me as a quote never end to just be like, well, they should have done this way or whatever. But at the same time, um, I'll say this that uh how the things were happen with the flapper math. Sorry, I just think that's really funny. The
It is
flapper
very
math
funny.
situation. Sorry. You
Aftermath.
guys know I have a dark sense of humor. The flapper math situation. I
Well,
just
it's
heard
even
somebody say
funnier
it. That's
because
funny.
Reese talks about her flaps all the time, so that just adds an extra layer of inappropriateness
Right.
and hilarity to it.
Right,
So
right.
it can be flaptermath
Right.
from here until eternity.
Yeah, and I'm not necessarily making accusations. I'm asking questions. I don't know. And I'm taking the word of people that have been there and victims and firsthand accounts and things that have happened. I mean, and like I said, with the what's her name? Debbie Cook thing, I've heard accounts of people that actually haven't gone public yet, but will very soon go public about her. Some things that she did. Some of the you talk about aftermath. The aftermath of some things that she did were pretty awful, pretty damn
Mhm.
awful. And to feel sorry for her because she had buck of water, whatever. That was terrible. That was terrible. But
Yep.
where was she when she was actually signing off on the abuse of these minors in the hotels? The
Mhm.
hotels from hell. Yeah. Sin of omission. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm worked up, guys, but I do wanna talk about the cruise at some point. So, yeah, and inappropriate have. I've heard yeah, Mike, Mark, and Claire say they've spoken to the FBI multiple times. Now will they get a plea deal of charges following for cooperating? Yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the charges will follow.
Yes, this is a good point, Sophia, sorry. They did convict a concentration camp secretary in 2020s for her part, so accountability doesn't end that easily. Yeah. Back of
Yep.
beyond don't have respect for anybody that doesn't have the guts to admit the wrongs they have done, legal or otherwise.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, within this community, we have seen so many massive examples of where people have taken responsibility, where people have been transparent, and people have shown their integrity
Yep.
over a couple of different things. I mean, and granted, we will never know the whole story. There are 9 sides to every story.
Right.
Some people say 2 sides, some people say 3. It's always at least that many.
Yeah.
And we're not always going to get all of those all of the factors in everything. But what I can say um is that the ones who have said come out, done videos, said, "You know what? I did some shit that was wrong. I did some things that were messed up and I'm fixing it."
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah,
noticed
and sometimes those
information that I didn't
wrongs
before,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
and somebody noticed it, somebody gave me information I didn't have before, and I checked it out, I found out they were correct, and I'm fixing it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not that hard. This isn't rocket
Right.
surgery.
Right. But, there's also consequences to that too. So it's like, yeah, you could be forgiven, but you have to fix things. And
Yeah,
if it involves doing actual, confessing of being a accessory accomplice, knowing a crime and not reporting it, I think that, you still have to unfortunately come clean about that too. And
yeah,
and um it's not that I haven't gone through that. I've had to really repair my relationship with my own children because I allowed my daughter to be abused horribly by the cult leader, and I take responsibility for that. And it took me 2 more years to get her out of there after several times of her, being horribly abused by her. So I've cried, I've asked forgiveness. I've talked to all you guys about it. I don't tell everybody in my life because nobody will really understand. Like, my 7-year-old got 2 exorcisms and this and that, got her Barbies taken away and all that, but was called Jezebel at 7 years old. But yeah, it's terrible. And I think in order to for me to be able to forgive myself, I had to come clean and ask for forgiveness and make it right, So I don't know.
yep.
Yeah. So I have a couple of things. A lot of things start. Okay. Uh, oh, hey, Caroline. I think I've seen you before. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Cricket. Love you both. Hey, love you too. Great channels, Caroline in Canada. Thank you for joining
Yay!
us. Thank
Welcome.
you. Yeah. Purple Groovy 69. Hey,
That's the
girl.
girl.
Yes, we love you. Never worry about who will be offended if you speak the truth. Worry about who will be misled, deceived, and destroyed if you don't. Yeah.
Yep.
And yeah, if we're mistaken, then, you know, I'll I'm happily stand corrected. And the thing is too of just I understand when there's court cases involved and there's things like that, but there weren't any court cases involved and things like with the aftermath situation. There were things that were just kind of done a little quiet switcheroo, and I don't want to rehash that whole thing, but that was fucking shady. I'm sorry. And I do have a little bit of knowledge about the nonprofit sector, and there's a whole bunch of things that were done wrong. So I'll just leave it at that. I'll
Yep.
just drop that right there. So, Kimberly, isn't Debbie Cook still participating in it though? I got that impression. She's been paid off. I don't know what, well, I shouldn't say it like that. She had a settlement and she's not allowed to speak on it, but she could testify in a
In a
court
court of law.
case.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Yeah, the NDAs don't yeah, it doesn't count. Oh, is it Serge's channel name? It's Serge Delmar, and his handle is at the little at thingy. What did I say? Literally Serge. And you should
Literally
be able.
Surge. Yep. No
He
spaces,
is.
no nothing.
Yep. Just literally Serge, all one word.
Literally.
Yep. Electric Blue, you get how this affected real people.
Yep.
Absolutely. You want to read a few, honey? I skipped over Stevens just because we're going to talk about the price ranges and all that. But there's
Yes.
Gur Roar. Do you want to read
Oh,
your
yeah.
friend?
Yep. Just a thought. How ethical is it to use your viewership that overlaps with your not for profit as a fundraiser for your medical bill, particularly when you sold millions of books recently? There is
I
that.
don't yeah, I don't know if there's millions, but I mean, I'll speak for myself. Based on what was presented and like I said, nobody's all good, all bad. I'm not against anybody, but I did feel a little bit deceived, and a little bit mistreated when I asked a question respectfully and got skipped over, and maybe inadvertently, but it was a weird coincidence that my super chat was over and some of my comments that weren't really too feisty were deleted, and yeah, I don't know. It just seems a little strange. And I'm not the only one that happened to. And it did seem a little bit like cherry picking and cream skimming. Yeah. So,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. So,
100%.
and this was not donated to these super chats and everything else that had been done for years. And, I did it because I wanted to, and I don't regret doing it. Don't know if
Mhm.
I do it again. I don't know if I would just sit up, you know, for 10 hours knowing that I know what I know now, but I am glad I did it at the time and I don't regret it. And I made a lot of, great connections too. So
Yeah.
I do love this community. So
Uh, Witness says the declaration of Vicky Asnaran is great. Amazing. No one has snagged it for content. I see you laughing there. I haven't seen it. So, yeah, I certainly would be interested in seeing it. I don't really know how to snag anything for content because I'm so low tech that I don't even know how to make a thumbnail.
I only know
Marilyn
how to make a thumbnail. That's all I know.
Marilyn has been guiding me, and I'm like backstage going, I don't know what to do. It says to push this, but there's no button
because
that says that.
only because I've made every mistake in the book. That's how I learn. I always learn the hard way. What can I say?
But I would be interested in
So,
hearing about what Vicky Asnaran had to say.
yeah, yeah. I'm willing, I haven't, like I said, I do seem really worked up tonight because I am. I am. I'm really upset for Marisa. She's a friend of mine, so I am a little bit emotionally invested here. And we have something in common. Losing our family in a house fire. It
Yeah.
sucks. It really hurts. So yeah. So I'm a little bit yeah. Oh, and sorry, took your advice and took a few, and that comment was jumbled. That's okay. We speak that
We
jumble,
speak
right?
half. We speak half. All right.
Mm,
Cats and bats and flowers. Liars are offended by the truth. We will see the true character of many. Yeah. Yeah.
yep.
I've always said that the truth is the best gift that I can give to people and the best weapon that I have against those who don't like me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's what I got. And escaping the cultiverse, eh?
Hey,
There's
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle. Uh,
Hello.
there are many victims who are also perpetrators in Scientology, and I speak from personal experience on both
Yeah.
sides. I'm sure that there are because
Yeah.
the cycle never ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Yanya Lalich calls it moral injury. And I'll admit I did it too. I to this day I regret the fact that I recruited two of my friends into Door of Hope and they've had a rough time of it. They both had mental breakdowns. And of course it was blamed on them.
Sure.
They weren't holy enough or they weren't this or that. And yeah, there were many a times when I just went along with what was going on with the group think and the group delusion and everything. And yeah, was kind of in some ways supervising people's abuse the way I was abused, enforcing heavy labor, fasting, and just
Sure, because that's what you
just
know.
insanity. Insanity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Tampa Bay. Hey, Barbara, what's going
Hey,
on?
Barbara.
Just a late night stream.
He keeps
We're
missing me just by minutes and winds up having to catch the replay because I sign
oh,
off like right as she's signing on and don't see her coming on. So that's tragic.
yeah. Uh, the Asnaran Declaration is mentioned in Leah's case. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally willing to read up on that. I'm just putting my 2 cents in based on what I've heard. I haven't seen a lot of forthcoming things, as far as, like, I think it was Gerwar using their channels. They could have maybe used their channels to of course, they don't have to put in any, well, if it's a, something that we can actually read online and it's public, it could have been shared on their channels too. You know what I mean? I get there's some things that have to keep silent, but if it's all just about the stories of the Sea Org and whatever, and all things Scientology, well, this is part of all things Scientology. I think
And if
there
it's
needs to
part of a
be,
court record,
yeah, and it can be
Corinda's
read.
got a blog.
Yeah, and guys, I know a lot of you have, given lots of time, support, money, energy, love towards these people, and I think that they can give back a little bit of honesty and accountability. That's
Yeah.
just how I feel. It's okay if people don't agree with me, but that's just how I feel. So yeah, there is a grand jury investigation on the Jane Does. I think against Danny Masterson. What is it? David Miscavige, IAS. It's about the fair game that they had their pets poisoned, or at least one.
Yep.
A lot of fair game having to
Yeah.
do with that. Yeah, and it's literally their policy, like Leah says. You know,
Yep. It's how they do.
it's a fact that they were abusive. I don't need proof, but they need to admit it for the principle of it alone. I tend to agree.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, criminal case was pending. Yeah, I'm just kind of going down so that we can talk about some other thing. I think I need a Xenu Marlene, guys.
All right, where's Kimberly Gabaldon when we need her?
Okay.
She always gives us the best Xenu Marlenes because she goes all in with the emojis, man. You've got the overlay.
Yeah, I
Kimberly
got it.
Gabaldon has got the
All right.
the emojis. Brian Lucas is already token.
I just want to read this. Roar. I'm just going to say it bluntly. If you hurt children and you were an adult, it doesn't matter what brainwashing goes into your head. At that point, that's talking Allison Mack versus
India Oxenberg.
Yeah, India Oxenberg. Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Yeah. Because Allison Mack, she went to prison because she did a lot of abuse. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and I personally don't think she went to prison for nearly long enough, but
no, I don't either. Sorry, I gotta live, LOL. Okay. I'm live, LOL.
cheers.
Cheers. Oh, here we go. All right. Xenu Marlene. Yes.
Xenu Marlene, y'all.
Let me get that up. Everybody partake. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. That was good. I needed that. Thank you, Doug. We love it. Oh, Poet. Hey, Poet.
Yep.
You're here.
He's here.
Yep. Yep. Oh, here we go. Yes. Pup Groomer 20. Not asking for subs. If you need a laugh after this topic and see some wholesome fun between kids and parents, watch the second half of the live I did tonight. So it's at Pup Groomer 20. Yes.
Yep.
Check it out. Yeah. You see anything else you want to grab?
Let's see. Well, Tanya.
Oh, hey, Tanya.
First live stream with you. Found you through Reese.
Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Sorry, we're talking about some serious stuff tonight. We're talking about the stream that Reese, not Reese, that actually I did watch Reese's earlier. Everybody was serious tonight, right? It got real. It got real. Oh, I just got another. Wow, my phone's blowing up for so late at night.
I know, seriously, because they all know you online, girl. Artsy Tartsy was asking what channel we're talking about, and I believe that the one that we were talking about when you asked this question, Miss Artsy Tartsy, was literally Surge. Surge Delmo.
At literally Surge. Yes. This scene is for Doug. Absolutely.
Hell yes.
Yeah, escaping the cultiverse. Just for the record, back in 2011, Debbie Cook wrote a letter while she was still a Scientologist in good standing that resulted in many, many Scientologists leaving. My husband was one of them. That's great. And I definitely give her credit for that. Like I said, the good things people do, we'll give them credit for that. But there's a lot of things coming out that she did do a lot of damage and was complicit to a lot of things that were done, and also gave direction for minors to be abused. So I'm just putting it there. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not one of the victims, but many of them have spoken, and some are yet to very soon. So I'm just saying, yeah. So you reward the good and just call out, the not so good, the bad. Right?
Yep.
Then Kay, hey, good to see you. I'm in late, but happy to be here. I went back to the beginning so I can catch up. All right. Love you too. Thank you for coming. Yep.
Oh, Amy
Oh,
Lee.
oh, did you see this? Did anyone catch? No, I didn't.
I didn't see that.
Oh, that was tonight? Oh, wow. Yeah, I know who Jason is. Go ahead.
Amy Lee got declared for forwarding Debbie's email to all her
Wow, I believe it.
contacts.
Yeah, it was I remember reading the email,
I
and
do.
it's terrible that, that happened to her, and I'm glad she wrote it, and it did, it did do a lot of good, but it doesn't erase some of the other stuff that hasn't really been brought to light,
That
and
was one of the things that got Paul Haggis out.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That was a really good thing.
Yep.
And yeah, and Leah remembers reading it. It was like, whoa, yeah, it was a very big deal.
Yeah.
And maybe her motives were, she had the best of motives. I hope so. But I think that, and I'll say for myself too, that a lot of times it's not necessarily the beliefs, but the behaviors and the abuse that do get people out, and the
Yeah.
beliefs come. That's why a lot of people that leave certain cults, like my own, and even Scientology, a lot of them do still hold the beliefs for quite some time, if not
Yeah.
ever.
Yep. For sure.
So, yeah. There was a mass exodus. Yeah, that's good. And, I don't dislike her. I didn't know her, but I'm just I'm going by firsthand accounts like Serge and like I said, some other people that are yet to speak on it. It's awfully close.
What happened?
I don't know. It's something.
I didn't do that on purpose. I have
That's
no idea what
okay.
I'm doing. Somebody please
It's
help
all
me.
good. No, you're good. You're good. That's how I learn. Stephanie East. Aaron was heated about this exact subject, RE, abusing and trafficking children. I've never seen Aaron raise his voice that way. Yeah. 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 And to be fair, guys, I just want to say this. A lot of creators have much bigger channels. They can speak with much more authority because I'm not an ex-Scientologist and neither is Jollyon's not here. So Fricket, but we've been around long enough and have talked to enough creators and listened to enough content to at least have, an idea of a lot of the things that people have gone through and have testified to. So we're giving just our commentary on it. We're not experts on it. And we're also taking, not a lot of creators have time to do this, to actually go through the chats and go as many differing opinions and as many different things that we see that we can read. I'm getting a little burnt out on it. I want to talk about the cruise soon, but I would just want to say this is that we do want to hear things, but a lot of creators are just able to talk and not have a lot of like back and forth and arguing. I'm not going to argue with anybody. This is how I feel. If it's offending anyone, I'm really sorry. It's okay to disagree, but if you're mad at me, there's a lot of others. I bet that everyone's replay list is really long. So
Yeah.
I just, I'm not going to defend how I feel. I feel how I feel. So anyways, let's talk about hooking.
Red is a hooker in training.
Yep. My fingers get a workout. Oh, yes.
I'm sure they do.
I've been doing a lot of Rodney's. Yep. Yep. So, okay. Can we do this one now? Poor Stephen Britton. I think he had to go to bed, but he said you watched the replay. So,
Okay.
Cricket, are you willing to publicly state what the price range for the cruise is?
I find it amusing that it's phrased in such a way that it leads people to believe that I've been cagey about that in the past. I have not been cagey about that in the past.
We just found out.
I just don't believe that Mr. Britton has been visiting my chat. So yeah, I did totally just block out the rooms last night. If anyone wishes to join us for SPs at Sea, otherwise known as the Xenu Marlene group,
yes,
the fares are, and these are starting prices. I know, Kathy Mitchell, I have told you the price, but I haven't told everybody over here on Marilyn's channel the price.
Okay.
So, since we're simul streaming, I'm here for it. Um, and so these are lead-in prices for least expensive, and they go up as you get a better cabin location, or if you want to move up a little bit, whatever. For an inside cabin, which has no windows at all, that's going to be starting at $614 US per person. That's inclusive of taxes, port charges, and fees. And it's based on double occupancy. So it's based on 2 people in the cabin. If you're doing 3 people in the cabin or 4 people in the cabin, message me and I'll get you a fair quote for that. If you want an ocean view cabin, which has a window in it, then that would be $824, starting at $824 per person.
Okay, so it's inside, and then so outside,
Yep.
and that's like with a porthole. Yeah.
That's or with a big picture window, and most
Oh, nice.
likely a large picture window. You're not just going to have to deal with a porthole.
Oh, good. All right. Nice.
And if you want a balcony cabin, that's going to start at $999 per person. All of these fares are in US dollars, and they are all inclusive of taxes, as well as port charges and fees. I am not charging any professional fees, so nobody has to pay to have their travel advisor book it, because I'm not charging people for that.
Thank you, Peg. I appreciate that.
But
That's
they are
amazing.
based on double occupancy. So if you're going to be a single person in the cabin and you don't want anybody to sail with you, that there is going to be a single supplement, you're going to pay extra for it. So, Barbara, it starts at $9.99 per person.
$9.99.
Yep.
I think my husband's gonna spring for that because he said he doesn't know how many times we'll be able to do this. This might be it, so we'll see. But he said, let's do it. We haven't had a vacation, just hubby and I, in ever.
And to answer Peggy P's question, these are the prices for our group. There will be, as long as I get at least 8 cabins booked, then we're going to be golden. There are perks that I've already arranged for y'all. We're going to have our own dedicated cocktail party where we can all get together and hoist a Xenu Marlene.
Yes.
And
Nice.
and there will be non-alcoholic options as well.
Canadian. Oh, yeah. Converting it from.
That is $1 million in Canadian loonies. Yeah. But yeah, there's going to be, you're by yourself with a balcony. Yep. Got an inheritance. All right, cool. Well, you know what? You can email me at chownyonsmut@gmail.com. And we can get you hooked up. I'll exchange information with you. You can, we can make a call. Okay, because I reserved a cabin last night, but should I go through you? Yes, please, because if you can reserve a cabin all you want, but it's not going to get you into the group and thus get you the group perks if you're reserving it just by yourself. So please get in contact with me if you want to book, because I'm handling all the bookings and the room allocation and everything else. So, I hope that you didn't place the deposit, that you just put a hold.
Don't tease us, Barbara. You're coming. Come on.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't tease us.
That's where all those super chat funds came from. Yeah, from that inheritance that Barbara had. That's what it was.
Can we get a Hot Mantou fan bar with a palm front?
I know. I mean, seriously, if I can get some Cabana Boys booked, I know that Chemist wants to go. He would probably fan you.
There we
I
go.
can't see why not.
Why not?
But yeah, if you would please get in touch with me either via email, or if we're friends on Facebook, you can hit me up there and we can exchange information, because I would never ask anybody to give me credit card information over Facebook Messenger or via email. But you can call me on the phone. Oh, no, no, no. I'm cutting you some slack, Peggy P. Absolutely. I'm glad that you didn't put a deposit. You just made you just held the space. Yep. Hit me up. Hit me up. Drop an email to Smut, no spaces, all one word, at gmail.com. Or if we're already friends on Facebook, you can message me there too. I blocked out the cabins last night. I blocked out the group space. I got perks lined up for us. And I had the very first booking today.
Yay. We can do
So
this.
it's happening. It's
Yep.
happening.
Doing it.
I've already got somebody booked. So yeah, let's make it happen. Let's do this
Yes.
thing. And
Let's
we're
do
gonna
this
make it happen,
thing.
and it's gonna be awesome.
Yes, and I'll say that someone asked about other creators going. We literally just got the information after midnight, so it's still today. Oh no, now it's yesterday, and I put it up on Facebook, every group that I usually post on, and people were asking about the other creators. Some of them don't know about it yet, but we're spreading the word, and I do know a few. I can't speak for them. Don't have the liberty to do that, but there are some ones that I think are some people's really favorites that are interested. So we'll
Yep,
see. We'll see. We still got till March 2nd. So
for sure.
if you don't want to go unless a certain creator comes, then that's totally fine.
That's totally up to you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. People are
Yeah.
asking what port she sails out of. She sails out of Miami. It's going to be round trip Miami. The
Yay.
dates are September 21 of 2024, and we'll be returning on September 29 of 2024. She's going to be going to Aruba, Curacao, La Romana, and Amber Cove. Those last two are in the Dominican Republic. But the first two are in the Southern Caribbean, and the possibility that we can get a whole group of us for a group photo in front of Free Winds is kind of
Yes.
irresistible.
I love it. Yes.
I'm just saying. And a lot of people are talking about hurricane season. Yes, it is in the middle of hurricane season. Here's the fun part. If you're going to a resort, you can't steer around a hurricane. If you're on a ship, you can steer around a hurricane. And ships have amazing weather tracking capabilities. I sail in September all the time because it's my birthday month. So I love being on board for my birthday. And I've never had a problem. Sometimes we have to skip a port. Sometimes we have to redirect.
Wait, when's your birthday?
September 18th.
Oh, missed it by a few days. That's okay. We can still celebrate.
Yeah. I am so Virgo. But yeah, as witness says, the ocean is big.
Yes, ocean's big.
Ships have incredible weather radar, and they are able to go around everything. You know, if they see something coming,
Free food. I'm with you, Tampa B. Free
free
food.
food. And you know what? There is a lot of food included in your cruise fare. So much food, so much food. So ships are safer than land statistically. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely, Sophia. They are. So, I mean, that's just how we do. I have never had a problem. It may be in the middle of hurricane season, but I literally have never had a problem sailing in September. And should something really gnarly come in and the ship isn't allowed to sail, I promise you that refunds will be issued.
Mhm.
because that's what the cruise line does. So either way, um, get in touch. Get in touch if you want to go along and have a really good time with a whole bunch of people
Yep.
that are set on having a really good time.
Eat food, go to another place to eat food, eat different food. All right. Yes.
Yes.
I can deal with that.
Yeah. Yeah. You can go to Guy Fieri's burger joint, and then you can go to the buffet, and then you can go to the main dining room, and then you can maybe get some pizza or go
There's
to Blue Iguana and get a burrito. I
and
mean,
there's barbecue too, right?
there is barbecue.
Yay.
Yep. There's
Nice.
Guy Fieri's barbecue. Oh, there's so much food. There's if you come away from a cruise hungry, it's your own damn fault, honestly. And I've said this from the jump. There will be lots of dancing. There is a nightclub. There will be karaoke.
Yay. Yes. No, I haven't. I've never been on a cruise.
Oh my God.
Nope.
You are going to have a ridiculous amount of
Right.
fun.
So you don't have a toddler now, Barbara. So you can come. I've been on 4 cruises. The only bad part was having a toddler.
Yep.
So no.
No
Is there a
toddlers allowed.
casino? Is there
Yes,
a
there is.
casino?
Yes.
No. Pizza by the pool.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. You can
Yep.
do that.
I'll sing Elvis. All right. Yes.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Barbara, never
Nice.
eaten more nonstop French fries in my life.
Yeah. Isn't
Yes.
there like endless like ice cream and pizza or something like that too?
There is endless ice cream for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yep. 24 hours a day. There is ice cream available.
Yay. Yep.
Um, yep. Absolutely, Amanda. I am here for the karaoke.
Yeah.
Hell to the yes.
Totally. Totally.
It's going to be
My
amazing.
toddlers. Yeah, mine are around that age too.
Perfect.
20. Yeah. Mine are 22, 23, and 20, almost 26. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And soft serve is Peggy P's weakness.
Me
Okay. There you go.
too. I love
And that's
soft
what this
serve.
is.
Yeah.
24 hours a day. Soft serve, baby.
Yeah. I love
Get
it.
it. And toppings. And toppings.
So there are accessible rooms.
Yes,
Somebody
ma'am.
was asking. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I can't reserve them in the room block itself, but I can book accessible rooms. And the people who, yes, Stephanie East, there is a casino. I
There you
promise.
go.
I
Yes,
promise you.
everything.
Yep, for sure. I mean, what is a cruise ship without a casino?
Right.
Pointless. So yes, there is definitely a casino. Sorry, did I come off a little harsh there? I didn't mean to.
So you're just being emphatic.
Yes, I am being
Yes.
emphatic
Yes.
for sure. Yeah, and I know already that Artsy Tartsy needs an accessible room. So I'm here for it. Yeah, I can absolutely book that. We'll have to fill out a little form just to prove that she requires an accessible room, because some people want the accessible room because they're a little bit larger or the shower's a little bit bigger or whatever, and they don't really need it. And then the people who do need it aren't able to.
Right.
So they make sure that the people who are booking those rooms actually can get them.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of really cool accessibility stuff that you can access at sea and in ports, like beach wheelchairs. They're like dune buggies, but wheelchairs. They
Nice.
have giant tires on them. So the people who are wheelchair bound can also go to the beach, because why shouldn't you be able to go to the beach?
Absolutely. So if anyone wants to contact you or ask any more questions, or well, you can ask your questions here, or book and book, let's say is chowyansma@gmail.com. Look at that. Look at that wampin banner.
I am so bad at pointing at things with this because
thing, yeah.
it's all backwards. None of it
Restream
makes sense
doesn't
to me.
Restream's normal, right? Restream It doesn't do that.
Restream doesn't reverse things
Yeah.
like StreamYard does.
I can fix it, but I don't
No,
really
it's okay.
okay.
It's
I
alright.
don't know
It's not
how.
that big of a deal. Big tip, bring a big magnet for the outside of your door. All the rooms look alike. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Or you can bring magnetic things to decorate the outside of your door so that you can not only provide festivity to the hallway, but you can identify where you live.
Mhm. 24-hour ice
Let's
cream.
see. Should I cancel my hold then? What floor are we on, or is it called a deck? I don't have a reserved deck for us because we're getting all sorts of different categories of rooms. But yeah, if you want to contact me, we can get you booked in.
Mhm. Oh,
No,
good
I have
question.
not. I have never gotten seasick, but I have sailed with people who have challenges with motion sickness. And most of the time, it's solved with C-bands. You can also get the scopolamine patch, which is a transdermal patch. You put it on your head
Mm.
behind your ear, and it stays there for a few days. That works. Um, so yeah, there are a lot of different options. A lot of different options for
Oh, that's a
seasickness.
good idea.
Better be a
Better
gin.
be
Yes,
there
there
has to
is.
be, yeah. And
Absolutely.
would you say if you I haven't done it yet, but if you go online on the Carnival website, it's magic, right? And they
Carnival
give
Magic is the
yeah,
name of the
Carnival
ship,
Magic.
and you can go there. You can look at deck plans. You can check out all the things that are on the ship. Can we bring a sign to let our roommates know 2D is in progress? Yes.
Half
Yes.
yeah, whoever's rooming with half.
Bring a dry erase board. Barbara is
There you go.
no joke.
Good
Bring a dry
idea.
erase board so you can leave messages.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back, honey, okay? Be right
I
back.
got this.
Okay.
Only got seasick on free winds because it's so small. It is small. But I've been on Carnival Dream twice and zero seasickness. Exactly. Because they're tremendous, tremendous ships. They're like floating cities, So in some cases, yes, size matters. C-bands and that seasick medicine works good. Yeah, some people are into Dramamine. I feel like Dramamine has a lot of side effects that I'm not real cool with for people. So, yeah, C-bands, which are just little terry cloth wristbands with a little button that you put on the inside. You put that little button, position that on the inside of your wrist, and it uses acupressure. And it's actually astonishingly effective for seasickness. You can use Bonine, which is really good for seasickness with fewer side effects than Dramamine. Or you can use like crystallized candied ginger, which also settles the stomach really well. Let's see. That's just a sock on the doorknob. Yes, I can help with flight arrangements. I'm recommending that people don't necessarily make their flight arrangements right away. Because we've got plenty of time to talk about flight arrangements, travel insurance, all kinds of other stuff. But yes, I can help with flight arrangements. Yeah, the bigger the ship, the calmer the trip. Absolutely. I get seasick even on big ships. Dramamine, that's it. Helps to sleep if it's really rocking. Okay, yep. And witnesses' aunts swore by Bonine. Yep, for sure. Phenergan and Zofran are things you can get from doctors if you have bad motion sickness. That's true. And you can get the Zofran that actually dissolves under your tongue, so you don't even have to try to swallow anything. But it does taste nasty. Where you are on the ship can be very important. Most people, if they haven't sailed before, are going to want to be midship, like in the center, not really far forward, not really far aft. I personally love to be super far forward, but that's just me. I also like it when we have rocky seas, probably because there's something wrong with me. I'm one of those weirdos that also digs airplane turbulence. So be that as it may. But A lot of people really like midship because in the fulcrum of the ship, it's the place that's going to experience the least amount of motion because it's right in the center. So it's kind of like being on a seesaw. You want to be in the center of it rather than to either end, which is going to be going all sorts of crazy places. So yeah, that's kind of how that works. But yeah, that's what other questions do we have? I'm here to answer questions. And again, feel free to drop an email right here to chowyunsmut@gmail.com, all one word. And I'll tell you guys, honestly, I had been pestering the OGs about this for ages. And people kept blowing me off and kept not getting back to me. So I finally just said, enough. People have mentioned it. People have wanted to go. Fine. I'm just setting it up. I'm just taking point. I've been a travel professional since 1994. This is what I do. And so I wanted to give something to the community that has given so much to me. And I don't, my channel doesn't have super chats. I don't have enough subscribers for that. So it's not even about that, but it's about getting this community together so that we can put names to faces and really have a good time in actual real space and finally get that SP cruise that people have been talking about
That's right.
for ages.
Let's not talk about it. Let's just do it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it was kind of difficult to set up, but again, this is what my job is, Timber June.
Yes.
It's what I do.
Uh,
And this is what I've done for a long time. Aw, Barbara,
she's
thank
so
you.
humble. She clicked it over me and I had to click it back again. Chow Yun is a rock star. You are. I'm so
Thank
glad you
you.
did this. Thank you for getting us all excited about this and all the work you've put in so far.
I'm
And
super
yeah, it's
excited,
amazing.
y'all.
Yeah, and I wanted to say that on one of the groups that I shared it on today, someone I don't think they were being necessarily critical and feisty, but they kind of alluded to, well, if there's no main creators on here, like we need to know. We will let everyone know that we can, and I will mention it to Aaron tomorrow when I see him, hopefully on StreamYard. And it's up to him. I'm not sure. I can't speak for any of the other creators. We will spread the word as best we can. Several of them are on the groups that I shared it on. So, it's trickling. The information is getting out there. But like Cricket said, she has approached several of the OGs before. And it doesn't need to be endorsed by anybody. And that was another thing that somebody asked, and it's a legitimate question. Is this officially endorsed by one of the big creators? No, the answer is no. Not to say it won't be at some point, but if it doesn't, that's okay too.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I
we may
will say
get,
there are creators interested. There's some really,
yes.
really ones that I know you guys would want to see. Yes.
So, that's kind of how that goes. But okay, so let's see. Pub Groomer says, I'm sending you a photo to hold my place when you take that free
Absolutely.
wins picture. Absolutely.
We will
100%.
totally do that.
September
Oh yeah.
12th, knew I was a Virgo. I mean, Barbara, it's so obvious.
I love
And
it.
this is a really relevant question. Are people gathering earlier than the ship departure? Like, are people going early? Does that make sense? It makes all the sense in the world, Peggy. I'm actually recommending that people go to Miami the day before so that
Yep.
they don't have to worry about flight delays if they're trying to fly in the day of. I never recommend flying into the city the day of. Depending on how many people we have booked in, I may wind up booking an entire room block, a hotel room block, so that
Yep.
people will be able to make like Red's on it.
I was gonna
Right.
say, I was just smiling because she's right. Yeah, she's ahead.
You are on it.
Yeah,
I love
great.
that.
Oh, of course, there's definitely going to be at least one.
I'm thinking, yeah, as long as are you gonna use him as a neck pillow on the airplane, Marilyn?
Oh, probably.
I think you should.
I have to, and I have to take a picture of it.
He's very firm.
He is very firm.
He will provide a lot of support.
Yeah, I'll get a window seat or yeah, a window so that I can put the feet against the window. Yeah, I'll be
Feet,
out. Feet.
balls.
I know, I readily say penis really easily, but I don't know why I can say balls. I'm sure YouTube's okay better with balls than they are with the other words I use.
I
My name
mean,
is Heifer, and I approve this message. All right. That's all that matters. That's all
yeah,
that matters. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Django's sister lives in Miami. All right. You can stay at your sister's house.
Yes, Amy. It's like everyone is
Mhm.
invited, but we
Right.
can't control who accepts.
Yep.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And so, maybe that'll be people that we wouldn't put on the top of the list to be invited,
It's a big ship. It's a big
but
ship,
it's a big
right?
ship and we
Mhm.
have plenty of room to not be around people that we don't like if we don't
Yep.
have to.
Right. Mama needs a holiday. That's right.
Yeah, that's enough explanation for
Mhm.
sure.
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean, I am super ready. I've started the booking already today. We have our first cabin booked and deposited, and uh deposits are due by March 2nd, and deposit is uh $250 per person in the cabin. So 500 for the cabin total.
Mhm. Yes,
And
there have been many penis pillows in Duncan's life. He gets it. Yeah. Yeah, no jealousy there. I don't think so.
nah,
Bulls. Yeah, bulls. Yeah,
wolves.
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 I'm so excited about this. I hope as many can go as as possible, and
Yeah,
it'll be great.
I'd love to sell this group out. Now I only have uh interiors, ocean views, and balcony. But if you want to book a suite, let me know. If you want to book
Mhm.
a different category of family cabin that sleeps up to 5 because you got kiddos that you want to bring, let me know. Yeah, if you want to be a baller and rock those grand suites,
Yeah.
you want an aft balcony, you want a wraparound balcony, like tell me what you want. We can book it.
Tell me
We'll
what
just
you
fill
want,
it in
what
with
you really,
the
really want.
yeah.
Tell me what you want. Mhm. Yay.
So, yeah, it's gonna happen. Yes, it's 250 per person, but it's based on double occupancy. So, yes, Tony, you are correct. If there are 3 people in the cabin, that deposit is gonna be 750.
Mhm. Yep.
So,
Really?
shut up.
Yeah, she's thinking about it. I didn't hear her
Shut
say that.
up.
Yes. Excellent.
That's
I'll text her.
amazing.
Yeah, I'll
Oh
have to
my
text her.
god. Can you imagine if she brought Jeff and Hux?
Oh my god, yeah. Oh, well, I think Hux might be back in school by then.
We'll be back in school. But who would
Yeah.
she leave him with?
Jeff, he's 13, 14. How old is he? Is he
He's
14?
14.
Yeah, you can stay
She
with
doesn't
Jeff.
like to travel, and she hates the ocean. She's terrified of the ocean.
Hey, if she's thinking about it,
I love it.
yeah, that'd be
I
amazing.
love it. Oh my god, can you imagine? I can't imagine. How amazing. Holy
That
crap.
would be yeah, I know, that would be so much fun. It'd be
I'm just gonna
so much
flap
fun.
for a little while right now because I'm so
I know.
excited at the very idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had millions of years in the trauma in the ocean. Yeah, she was an ice cube floating around in
Right?
the ocean until Gertie, who was born next to Christ,
Next to the
looked
Lord. Yep.
over and saw her and melted that ice cube and found her a body so that they could be together forever.
Oh, here's a thought. If Reese goes, you might get Tommy and Sterling too. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. Maybe Tommy and
Yep.
his brother. Yeah.
I love that whole idea.
And Sterling likes to travel.
He sure do.
Yeah. Rodney is too appealing. Yeah. I've got some on the bed in front of me. I got all kinds I'm working on in the other room. Yeah, working on 3 regulars and a rainbow Rodney, and I got the mustache Rodney out in the mail.
The Tommy Rodney.
The Tommy Rodney died. I said
We
I need to
can't
put him
help
in the
it.
other room. He was
We
just
can't
looking
help
at
it.
me. Oh, he was 2 feet tall and just looking at me with that stash, and it was like 3:30 in the morning, and I was seeing things and hearing things at that point.
Yeah.
Coulda had something to do with the gummy that I took. And usually when I take them, I'm sound asleep before it really kicks in, but yeah.
Next time I show up on a live with you, I swear to God, I'm going to be wearing a fake mustache.
I didn't realize how much they, like, trigger me a little bit, I don't know, but I don't know, I mean, Ducky's got a beard and a mustache, but yeah. I used to love Magnum PI, he had a mustache,
Well, my
so
profile photo on Facebook is me
oh,
in fake facial hair.
speak speaking of oh, that's right. Speaking of gummies, good night,
Yep.
Amy. Good night. This is fun, though, I like these late night streams.
I do
Oh,
too.
speaking of, I can't believe I didn't mention this. So, Friday night, it'll be before you usually go on, 10 o'clock Eastern. My son Austin's gonna come and do some music for us.
Nice.
So, yep, Friday night. He promised his mama.
All
So,
right. I got to write that down.
Friday night at 10 Eastern. He promised me. So, yeah, I got to get that thumbnail. Another reason to make a thumbnail. Although I probably could recycle the other thumbnail I made. Oh,
You
Joe, oh
probably could.
my.
He is the cutest. Joe. Yay.
Oh, looking forward to that. Thank you, Miss Sunrise. I am too. I love my boy. I haven't
Oh
seen
my
him in a
God.
while. I don't think I've seen him since New Year's.
Hope Osa don't chase y'all down with the free wins. Quite the catch. I got to tell you, free wins couldn't catch us. Free winds
Yeah,
couldn't catch us. That poor old
you Osa.
ass rickety tub could not. I'm amazed that she can make it back and forth between Aruba and Curacao, honestly. Cheers, Osa.
Yep.
Please.
Yep.
And she just got out of dry dock and she's still looking old and nasty. How sad is that?
Pathetic. Zena Marlene, everybody.
Damn right. Damn right.
I love late night streams. Yes, I do too.
Me too, Barbara. Especially
Tell us
seeing as
and oh, go
my
ahead,
late
Amy.
my stream is a late night stream
Yes.
always.
Yeah, I try to kind of work around. Plus, I like myself a siesta if I can get one in the afternoon because I don't sleep a lot at night. So, since I quote work from home now, I can kind of set my own schedule.
For sure.
So I usually sleep from like 2 to 7 at
Okay.
night and I wake up at 7. Then usually 11ish, I'll do a morning stream if I'm doing them. And then, yeah, I usually sleep like 3 to 5, get up, do dinner, blah, blah, blah. And then depending on what I got to do, if I have appointments or something, my day is completely different. But yeah, and then I used to like to sometimes I do still do night streams. Yeah,
Like
it would
tonight.
usually start. Oh yeah, yours would usually start in an hour.
Yep,
Yeah,
just
usually
about an
start
hour.
about the time I'm going to bed, except for the last 2 nights. I stayed up.
Yep, because we make her be a dirty stay up.
It was so much fun though.
I know. We have such a goofy stream. My chat is so silly and I love it. I
Yeah,
love
I
it
like
all.
making an appearance. Let's see if I can do this. Where are you, Hef? Everybody put a little what
She
Hef
got him out.
emoji? Oh,
She got him out early. Yes, Miss
did
Sunrise
she?
Dawn, I will be going on later.
Yay.
Once we wrap things up here, I'm gonna take a break to just have a pee. Oh
Uh-oh.
my
One
god,
of
you
my
came up as me.
one of my nipples is all weird though. Look. One of
Yeah,
them's pointy
pointing up.
because I can't see. I'm blind. Anyways. Oh, okay.
Perfect.
She fixed it. Thank you, Hef. Did you see mine? Oh, somebody put dollar sign. Oh, you guys are so funny.
Witness, the nips are a bit wackadoo.
Just a little.
Yes.
Some
Yep,
of these are a little droopy, but that's okay. We don't
yep,
judge.
yep.
We don't judge. A rouge.
Marty girl, yeah, we are a rogue nipple.
Rogue. It just went.
I
Yeah,
think they mean rogue.
it's just rogue. Okay.
Enjoy you guys a lot low key, not overcrowded, and you answer questions without super chats. Thanks, ladies. Well, I know that
Yes,
Marilyn can
absolutely.
get super chats. I cannot. So all the questions I answer are without super
It
chats
doesn't. It doesn't
because
matter
I'm
to
not
me. I love.
monetized.
Yeah. And believe me, I'm not getting rich off this guy. It pretty much pays for the StreamYard, which is fine.
Yeah,
That's fine. But I got to get crocheting. That's where the big money. Just kidding.
gotta get hooking.
Yeah. No. No.
But yeah, I'm
After
just,
tonight, I think I lost some business, but that's okay. That's all
oh, you'll
right.
be fine. You'll be fine. I believe in you.
Thanks.
Oh, look at Chems. Chems is back.
Have your ears ringing?
And he gave us fancy boobies.
Oh, whoa. I gotta say that's probably more accurate for me because yeah. Just asked Barbara the other night. She's like, "Oh, do I see some cleavage?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, it is New Year's Eve."
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yep.
So that's what happened. Oh boy, Kevin. Okay.
Yeah. Chems.
Okay then.
I mean, I
He
was
got
gonna
his
use the phrase coming in hot, but that might be a little too on the nose.
got his Rodney back. Yep.
Yeah.
Comes back.
We were worried
Yep.
about you, Chems.
Oh, Roar. There's
Perfect.
a crochet group in my neighborhood called the Happy Hookers.
I
I want
love
to
it.
join that.
I love it.
Oh, chemists never stay away that long ever again.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chems.
are those all
Seriously.
twisted? They're all twisted in a knot.
Maybe. Or maybe she's just, maybe they're nipple decorations. That could be. Um, yeah, Chems, you had us worried. We were about to call in a welfare check, yeah.
Oh, wait. Got a lot of New Year.
I had to go there. But
Yeah.
yeah, it was supposed to, he was like, "Hey, if you don't hear from me from the rest of the night, it means I scored with this chick I'm trying to pick up at the bar." And we haven't heard from him since. So we've been a little concerned.
Wow. Yeah. Do tell, Cam. Do
Mhm.
tell. Oh, Sophia. Braless right now. Oh boy. Oh, Jane, you want a keychain size? I could probably do that. How many orders do you have for Rodney? Oh, jeez. Well, I'm making some as gifts, and then I have some orders. I think 5 right now. Yeah. So they're all in various stages. Yes. But
Nice.
I will make some smaller ones. Yeah. These
Hey,
are
some of us
big.
just aren't size queens.
Right. The motion of the ocean. Right.
Indeed. Indeed.
Yeah.
Although I knew somebody once who was biologically blessed, shall we say, with something larger than normal.
Mhm.
And he said something
Do
like,
tell.
"Yeah, all these people who say it's not the size of the boat, it's the motion of the ocean. Okay, but you try getting from New York to London in a canoe."
Just saying, yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay,
okay, chemist tells
fair."
all now.
Ooh,
Well, well, since you asked, yes, and we've been shacked up since New Year's. All right then.
get it.
All right. Get it.
Get it. Safe, sane, and consensual. That's all I care about.
Mhm. Uh-oh.
Last
We
thing I
losing.
Oh, yeah, because they were gonna be roommates on the cruise.
Oh, they were gonna be roommates?
Yeah.
Well, can they fit 3?
I don't know, I think they might need their space for other company. Last
Yeah,
thing
maybe you're
Aurora
right.
picked up at the bar was a six-pack of off sales. Yep, that's fair.
You guys sound like Reese now. Yep. She's rubbing off on us.
Yep. That's alright. Reese can rub off on me anytime she wants
Oh,
to.
absolutely. Absolutely. Pup Groomer 20, mine are squished up tight because sports bras, it's a bit better than a real bra when you cut the sleeves off most of your t-shirts. There we go.
Yeah, and when you have no
Yeah.
shoulders like me and your straps just fall right off constantly, yeah, that
Mhm.
happens. Oh, Kim, no! The 1 week of the year I can't go is the week you're going. My best
Oh,
friend's
no.
in October, and she picked a cruise to Bermuda the last week of September. Oh, blah.
Oh, bummer. Well, definitely next
I'm
time.
so sorry. That blows, Kim. I know you were hoping to go too. She's our casino queen.
Oh, no. Bummer. Yeah, I wish we knew. But we just kinda honed in. What did you we did like a little poll.
I did a poll on my
Yeah,
community page, and the 21st one, it was the best I could do. And it was the least expensive of the 3 different options
right.
that I had.
And the newest ship, right?
And I wanted to make it so that it was, I least expensive was kind of important to me because I wanted to make sure that it was affordable for people.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that, and I mean, yeah, it's an 8-day sailing. So it's not necessarily cheap. It's not, you're not going to be shaking this out of the couch, but for what it is, there is value for the money.
Shaking out of the couch.
Yeah, you're not going to shake that change out of the couch
Yeah, we're
cushion.
smashing our piggy banks. Oh, Bridget Harrison, hi, miss seeing you. I miss seeing you too. So good to
Hey.
see you. I'll have to do more night streams. I'll be on Friday night at 10 before cricket with my son. Come see my son. He's a good musician. He's really I think he's just cute. He's a good boy.
He's
Good.
stinking adorable, and the big old smile that he's got is just something
He really
else.
likes people. He's so good with adult well, I mean, he is an adult now. He's 23, but he's still
Right.
my baby boy, but and I have a even younger baby boy. They're only 14 months apart though. Yeah.
Yeah, Lara FM would be fun on the cruise. Absolutely.
Oh my god, yeah, I'm definitely gonna text her and let her know just in case.
For
You
sure,
never
because I
know.
don't have those contacts and you do.
You
So
would. Oh my god, she would be so much fun.
she would be an absolute
Totally.
riot. And, you get her and me and a couple of others that I can think of at karaoke.
Oh my god, yeah.
Liz
Totally.
Ferris on the ship. I want Liz and her wife to go, y'all.
I totally do. I know. I know. I wish we have to somebody's gotta play the lottery so we can, help people out here. Get them all on the ship.
Miss Sunrise Dawn says, my mom said I'll need to take a lot of fancy clothes if I go. Is that true? No, it is not. They will be at least uh 2 nights that are considered elegant nights. Um
Mhm.
You don't have to dress up for him. If you don't want to dress up in elegant clothes, if you don't have a ball gown or a cocktail gown or whatever, something fancy,
Mhm.
you don't have to worry about it because you can just stay in your casual clothes and go eat in the buffet or someplace else that isn't the main dining room. Ain't nobody care. Do what you
So
want.
they do have formal nights. So, like, what about the guys? Because Duncan does not dress up.
Does he
He doesn't
have
care.
does he have a button down?
Yeah.
Does he have long pants?
Yeah.
Does
Well,
he own
yeah. That's
maybe
debatable.
some khakis?
Yeah. He's got khakis.
Fine,
All
done.
right. All right. Good.
Ta-da!
That'll work.
Yep, easy.
Nora. Oh my God. That would be so much fun too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just with kids and life and all that. We'll have to see. That would be so cool if they could, though.
I mean,
What
I
do they
lived my
need?
entire life in, like, T-shirts and pajama pants. Sometimes
Mhm.
leggings, if I can be bothered. But most of the time, the amount of pain that I'm in is gonna determine what I'm wearing. There are days where I look at that bra and I go, "Mm-mm, not today, Satan." There are days where I look at jeans, absolutely impossible. Not gonna be wearing something as uncomfortable as jeans. Um, so, it just everything depends upon what kind of pain levels I'm at in the morning or when I wake up, which
Mhm.
is never in the morning, let's be honest. I wake up
Mm.
anywhere from 3 to 7 o'clock in the afternoon. Um, but I don't go to bed until, like, you know, between 5 and 8 in the morning. So, you know. Um, Miss Sunrise Dawn, my hubby only wears shorts year round, and he only wears V-neck T-shirts, and that's only when he's leaving the house, which is rare. Well, does he have a suit that he wears for, like, funerals and weddings? Um,
Yep.
but yeah, I
Or
mean,
khakis. Yeah. Something
or
like that.
khakis.
That's what Duncan would probably wear.
Yeah, and it's super easy. They're not super stringent. They're not making you go black tie.
Yay! Garor.
That'll be
That'd be
awesome.
amazing.
That'll be awesome.
Nice. Oh my God. Yeah. I
Please,
know.
please, can we have that? Can I have
Yes.
Serge be my backup dancer for, like, everything? I'm sorry, but that bitch is fierce. When
He's
he decides to
amazing.
get his
Yeah.
dance on,
Did you see him unbox his present from a viewer? He got some new high heels, or were they boots? I can't remember. I think they were heels. They were just, yeah. And he said somebody asked what size. He says he takes 11 women's, and that's the size I take, 11 women's. But I would kill myself in those. Yes.
so
That
you
would be
can
not work.
trade shoes.
Yes. Yes.
Yep, people
The
are
only
feeling me on the
karaoke
clothes thing.
songs the only karaoke songs I know are "I Will Survive" and "These Boots Are Made for Walking," so I gotta bring some boots
Nice.
for karaoke. Yep.
Do we need to pick our roommates or will you assign? I am not assigning roommates.
Mhm.
I am not that girl. Y'all talk amongst yourselves,
Mhm.
decide who you want
You
to
pick
who
your
you're comfortable with, the whole 9 yards. Whoever it is that you feel like you can share a room with for 8 days, y'all can get together and talk about
yeah.
that.
I'm not
Um,
blaming it on you.
I am not taking that on. Oh,
No.
hell no.
No, I don't know if Serge even knows about it yet, but we'll definitely get the message to him. And
Heel boots will
Brian's
help
going back
you
to
dance in 'em.
school.
Magic.
Good good for you. Okay, go ahead.
Good job for you, Brian. I know I got your message earlier and I love
Proud of you.
that. Because he's made of magic. That's why. And because he's fierce as hell. That's
Mhm. Have you seen his shorts, the short videos he does
how.
when
Mhm.
he's dancing, like, in his kitchen or something, and there's 3 of him? Oh my god, I love those.
Yeah. And I've seen
I'm
other ones that he's done, and he's
obsessed.
doing the splits, and he's doing all sorts of craziness. It's
I
bonkers.
know. I'm obsessed.
So, it's a him from Kazakhstan, best singer in the world. Okay. I have no
Mm.
idea what's going on. Shorts or
Oh,
AMA?
Gemma said, I wouldn't want anyone except Stacy rooming with me if we're being totally honest.
Aw.
Stacy, yes. Love it.
Yes, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, if y'all wanna get together, talk amongst yourselves
Mm-hmm.
and decide who you wanna roommate up with. Um, we can make it happen, but I am not assigning roommates.
No. I had this starred from Kim. Did you see this one? She said she went on the I went on the Magic last summer. It's a nice big ship. If you are not a smoker, they have a smaller casino one floor up from the big casino that's non-smoking. Yeah.
Perfect.
So the big casino is does have smoking?
Yep.
Oh,
For
interesting.
the non-smokers who still wanna get their slot play on or their poker or whatever it
Mhm.
is that y'all play, go on. Me, I'm a penny slots girl. I am easy to entertain. And I'll drop 20 bucks in a penny slots machine, and I always pick the ones that look like they're gonna have amusing animations, and that's how I roll with it.
There you go.
Because I realize I'm paying an entertainment fee. And if I wind up to actually win something, then I cash the hell on out and walk away.
Mhm.
You're allergic to smoke, should you not go? No, you can totally go. Just be aware of where the smoking areas are and steer clear of those.
Yep. There you go. I had this starred to be 14 months apart in the Irish. Yeah, I think it's
Yes.
around a year, but yeah, they pretty much are. Yep.
Yep. Sure
Carter
is.
was a surprise baby. Yep. Surprise.
Come on, camp counselor Cricks. You don't want to sign rooms and make sure no one sneaks into each other's room at curfew? Actually, I encourage that. Just, you know what? Be safe.
Yep. There we go.
Safe, sane, and consensual. That's all I
Yep.
care about.
That's
As
right.
long as everybody who's there wants to be there, get it.
That's right. There you go. There were no chaperones. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Me either. I've never gambled. I haven't even bought a scratch ticket, believe it or not. Because
Nice.
it was so frowned upon. But like now I don't care. But like if I haven't done something, it's hard to get me to like get off my ass and do it. But I thought I'll just wait till I feel lucky one of these days and I'll buy one and I'll probably not win anything, but we'll see.
Sure. Like I
Yeah,
say,
right
penny
before we go.
slots, man.
Hmm.
I have a good time. I have a
Oh,
really
well,
good time.
Chemist and Guru are gonna be, yep, gambling
Uh-oh.
away.
Gurur is gonna be corrupted.
Yeah. Yep. So, whoa, it's been 2 hours already. I probably still will be listening when you get back on if I'm still awake, but
Yep.
I'm gonna call it a night for now. And I'll be on tomorrow at 11 Eastern. So I gotta, you know,
You gotta get you some sleep, girl.
a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. So slots are so fun, just less social. Still a
Yeah,
blast.
but still a blast. And you know
We'll
what? They
try
don't
it.
have to be less social. Actually, the way that I play slots, they're really social. If it plays
Hmm.
music, it's a rule that you have to dance.
Really?
So I'm that asshole standing in the middle of the casino and I'm dancing because the machine is playing music, dee dee dee, and I've got my free spins and it's playing music and you have to dance because you got to make the machine happy. Do 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 do. I mean that's just how it happens. That's how we wound up. It's how we wound up gathering an entire crowd around the three of us, me and two friends, in
There you go. That's
Vegas.
social. That's social.
It's
Yeah.
totally social, and it's
So,
ridiculous because then we, like,
honey,
hit the jackpot and we're laughing because we're like, $5.
nice. So you can stay on if you want. I'm just gonna head out, but you have all the
No, I
magic.
gotta head out.
Okay, you'll
I'll
come
pop
back
back
later.
onto my channel,
All right, honey.
without the beautiful thumbnail. Um,
Okay.
oh, yeah, you and me, Stephanie. You and me in the casino.
I'll give the Rodneys a squeeze. Yes, I will gather them all up.
So, yeah. No, I will be back
Yep.
on, and we will tell stories of lost weekends in Vegas
There we
and,
go. Yes.
talk more ship.
Yep. We're gonna ship talk.
Yep, we're gonna be
Yep.
ship
Retired
talking.
Red says, "See you guys in a bit." All
Damn
right.
right,
Good
Red.
night. Good night, chemist. Yeah, if I'm still awake, I'll pop in the chat, but yeah, I gotta put the puppies to bed and all that and brush my teeth,
Yep.
all that stuff. So,
The
all
actual
right,
puppies, the
everyone.
sweater puppies, all the
Yeah,
puppies.
all the puppies, all the puppies. Thank you, Marty girl, for being here. Thanks so much, ladies. Appreciate. Would love to come, although pricey from Canada. Yeah,
Indeed. It is.
yeah,
We've
I
got people who
understand.
are talking about coming from Australia and New Zealand, though, so
Woo,
it's
amazing.
bonkers.
Do what makes you happy, people. That's right.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right, everyone. And we will talk to you very soon and maybe in what, an hour-ish? So, good
A little
night.
less than that maybe, but about
Okay,
probably about between half hour to an hour. Yeah.
nice.
I just
All
got to get
right.
my shit together and visit the ladies' room.
All right, thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone.